Tell the good and the bad, the happy, the sad, the joy and the pain, the sun and the rain. Celebrate life. Celebrate your life with love.
Hello, 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 one and all. What say you, beloveds? Welcome to a spiritual remedy. My name is Sunshine Day, and it is a joy to greet you. I trust that you are well. What's up, Jason? I knew you'd be here to say hello, and I appreciate you for that. Let me know where you are in the world, where you're tuning in from, and what you're up to today. You know what, my friend, I am well. Life is good. Spiritual Remedy is a program that I've been doing for almost 3 years now. And what I get an opportunity to do is to provide spiritual tools and loving support for your personal transformation, because what I see is I envision a world where people are living their best life and loving it. What's up, Nancy? How you doing? I trust you are well. I trust you are well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, I appreciate you too. Thank you so very much. All right. Well, let me say this. Spiritual tools. Spiritual tools for me, that means anything that is about affirming life. Anything that is uplifting, whether it is surfing or reading inspirational messages or having a pep talk with a dear friend. These are all spiritual tools, whether it's prayer, meditation, contemplation, visioning, visualization, all of those, including going out for a walk, playing, being involved in any sports, holding a baby, holding a butterfly, or even a snail. Yes, even a snail, gardening. All of these things are spiritual in nature. They affirm life. And what is important about involving ourselves in spiritual practice is that when we are involved in spiritual practice, we have an opportunity to gain an appreciation for life. We recognize that the answers can be found within, and we also recognize that life is happening and we are actually the observers of life. We are actually the observers of life. And as the observer of life, we watch what's happening. And if we're able to still stay in this state of observing, instead of thinking that this is happening to me, right? And I hear some sirens right now in the background. Instead of thinking this is happening to me, instead of thinking about this is happening by me or through me, this is happening as me. And yet, the I am presence, the I that is the I am, consciousness itself, the self that you are, observing everything that is happening around you is still unchanged. It's still unchanged. And to the degree in which we recognize that, to the degree in which we accept that that is, it is to that extent that then we begin to not live from a detached place, but actually from a place of presence. What is this here to teach me? What am I to learn from this? What am I to contribute to this situation? What is the truth of who I am? That gives me a whole different perspective as opposed to, you know, somebody stole my money, or I drank because of such and such and such. Instead of being reactive, it is in fact living from a place of power. So with that said, beloved, what are you dealing with in your life right now? Whether it's whether it's love, whether it's lack or limitation, whether it's peace. What are you working with right now that you could use this formula with to have a different outcome and a different perspective? And if you'd like to put it in the chat, go ahead and put it in the chat. Or if you'd like to have a one-on-one session with me, I'm totally open to have that with you. Also, while you're putting stuff in the chat, if you're putting stuff in the chat, I would also love to give you an opportunity to meet with me every month, once a month. A spiritual remedy is going to be meeting in private, and you could be a part of that. You can be a part of a spiritual remedy, the group, and that group will meet privately online with a special invitation. Now, here's the deal: is that starting in July, as you watch a spiritual remedy, I will be letting you know how to reach me so that I can reach back out to you with that special link, so that once a month we can hang out. You can get questions answered, and we can, help one another out. Jason, I'm so glad that you want to do a one-on-one. I appreciate you for that. Absolutely. You know how to contact me, and we can schedule an appointment for that. So here's the thing is that so many times people are feeling lonely, they're feeling abandoned, they're feeling as if nobody's there to help. And that is not necessarily true for you. If you'd like to feel differently about life, if you're feeling downtrodden, something is wrong, this is not right, I can help you with that. I know for me, I've had moments where it's just like, there's something different here, there's something wrong here. This just ain't right. This just ain't right. Like, what's up? And by having someone, a professional, a spiritual advisor that I could connect with and have conversation with, help me see things differently. It's to that end that I definitely want to be able to help you with and talk about how you can see things differently and what practices you can put into place so that you're doing something differently, so that your outcome is different. Nancy says, sometimes help can come with conditions. Yeah, they come with a lot of conditions. Like, do our time sync up? I can help you, but it's during this time and this time. You know, like I think that's the other thing too, right? Like, what do you expect about help? That help comes without conditions? What do you mean by conditions? Because, if you need help moving and I'm off on Thursdays, but you need help moving on Tuesdays, that help comes with, I can help you. It just has to be on the day that I have off, right? So I think sometimes we have these unrealistic expectations about help and what help looks like. And of course, help is not help unless we ask for help. And so the idea as well is that if in fact we're going to receive the help that we need, are we willing to work within the conditions and the parameters necessary to receive that which is for our highest and best? Even calling 911 for help. You dial 911. What are the conditions? The conditions are that you speak a language that the operator speaks, so that the operator can understand the language that you're speaking in order to connect you, right? So you have to be able to communicate. Those are all conditions. I wonder, Nancy, if you could elaborate a little bit as to what conditions you might be talking about when you're saying that, because it sounds like you may have had some experiences with people that put some things out there, right? let's see. What are you saying, Jason? Jason, this one's pretty long. Jason's saying, take all the help you can get, but join in on what you can converse with and take on all the bigger challenges. That's why I had whatever you could do. Jason, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Let me see. That way I had whatever you could do, could follow what you, okay. Yeah, like Jason and I, we made a connection and we did a walk and talk, and Jason, without sharing any details of the information, shared something with me, and I asked if I could offer up some ideas. And in the yes of that, I offered up some spiritual tools and practices that Jason could use to have some success in the area in which he shared with me. I mean, this is what I'm talking about in terms of being able to ask for help, receive help, get the help, so that you know that you're not alone. All right. Well, beloveds, starting July, again, I am going to have a once a month Zoom group, Spiritual Remedy, the group. And if you'd like in on it, please just send me an email, or if you like, give me a call. If you have my number, give me a call and I will let you know of when I decide to do that date and time in July. But starting July 1 on Monday's show, I will tell you the date and the time of the Zoom. And it is then after that that you'll be able to contact me to get the live time and recordings with me so that you can hang out with me. I hope to provide just some loving support. And the conditions for that is that, you show up and it won't be recorded. The Zoom will not be recorded. It will not be shared. If you're there, you get the support necessary, and it is absolutely free. You do not have to pay to hang out with me during that Zoom session once a month, as we would on right here on A Spiritual Remedy. All right. Well, beloveds, I trust that you are well. I look forward to seeing you. And remember that right where you are, there is a power, a presence, a life that is living you, It is living as you. And the things that happen in life are just things that are happening. They do not define who you are. They don't define you. You are the unique, unrepeatable, magnificent way that spirit shows up. You are the magnificent and powerful way that life shows up. And to the degree in which you learn how to differentiate what happens to you from who you really are, this power and this presence and this life, to the degree you learn how to be that and just live from there, you recognize that these things are just temporary and passing. I would love to teach you how to do that. Again, we'll continue to do so right here on A Spiritual Remedy. Love you too, Nancy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Golly, it's so great to be here with all of you. Until the next time, know that you are loved. Bye for now, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to A Spiritual Remedy. Use the links in the description for prayer requests, to donate to Be That Spiritual Learning Center, and to join our mailing list. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you can visit us at vidaslc.org for more information.